Someone recently tried to tell her that you shouldn't put Catappa stems in tanks. Do you have any thoughts on this theory? Or anybody else may have thoughts on that theory?
No, I know nothing. I would defer to Ben or Scott to answer that sort of a question, but I like whatever comes attached to the leaf, I've never like pulled out the middle. I haven't had any issues.
I wouldn't have thought that it would have any ramifications either, but
like Catappa bark is used regularly as well. So like I feel like you're basically using everything anyway. So
I mean, I've got bags of Catappa chips, which is the leaves that are curled in, and they curl round the stem, and I put them in, and the stem is the last bit to break down, and it takes a long time compared to the leaf, but they do break down, and shrimp and bristlenose eat them, so I've never had any issue with that at all.
Like, I would have assumed, like, not all plants are the same or trees are the same, but like the leaf with the stem is still sort of part of the leaf. Like some trees will have, this is safe, this particular part isn't.
Yeah.
But the leaf and the stem is kind of one and the same, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't have thought there'd be an issue with that, but I wouldn't have known. I don't know. I've always thrown them in without any hesitation, and I probably will continue to do so.
Yeah, my problem with Catappa leaves is the falsely rounded edges a lot of them come with. I'm like, I don't want a circle. I want a natural shaped leaf. So I'm always offended by the pre-cut edges of a lot of Catappa leaves. I was like, if they're not circle edged in the wild, I don't want them. So
are they not rounded?
Just bust up.
Are they pre-cut? Are they not naturally that round?
If they have if your Catappa leaf looks like this, like if it's got a rounded end, that end is cut. Blackwater or bwaquatics.id is actually in the, I can't remember where he's located specifically, but he actually collects and prepares leaves in the wild. So it was a really fun find on Instagram to just kind of see like him out in the wild and ironing leaves so that they're flat and hanging them all around to naturally dry them. Like there's so much process and work in the collection and keeping and storing, and they have like a cutter.
I genuinely did not know that they were cut. I thought that they were like a natural sort of round shape. Like I think
it's more of a natural shape like this, like maybe a little less, but if you have a sharp rounded edge, as far as I know, that's not natural.
Maybe we don't get them here. Like I'm just trying to think of all the ones that I've opened and looked at. I don't really recall ever seeing that. So maybe that process doesn't happen to the ones that we get over here.
It must be something to do with packaging and processing, because when they're gathering all these leaves to dry them and cure them and pack them and then ship them, it must be easy to just keep them all the same shape.
I think it's
possibly.
Yeah.
What I'd be wanting is the cut-offs, because that'd be far bit more. That'd look much better, having all the bits that they cut away scrumpled up and put in your tank. That'd be far nicer.
Well, that's what I do with the ugly round ones anyway.
Yeah.
Just crumple them up and put them in my tank.